So we've learned how to lie, pretend to be mad. It's been a lot better though, because they used to get away with a lot more, and it was really frustrating.
Yeah.
But we caught him.
Good morning, everyone, all of you amazing, wonderful friends of ours. Good morning, good morning. Today is going to be a super awesome day. We're going to Universal Studios, but first we're gonna have the most amazing breakfast in the entire world.
You've arrived. I'm so excited right now. I have never ever been to Universal Studios. So right now I'm in a Harry Potter gift shop, and you better believe I'm gonna buy something to do with Harry Potter while I'm here because I'm so excited. And the store, oh, I didn't even notice the ceiling. That's so cool. Oh, I love this stuff. I love it.
All of this pain I deserve. When you left me, it still hurt, and I'm standing in the darkness. Bitter, bitter for all the things I've done. I'm trying to move on, but all the guilt is hitting me at once. I hope you're happy with the one that wants you out of my life, but the stars are falling from the sky. Stars falling straight from the sky. Hey, the little people disappeared in front of my eyes, and I know that everything's falling, falling. There ain't no stars to light the sky. It's taking me time, but now I see that I was wrong. I should have been there for you and made you feel at home.
This is gonna be good, I can tell.
But we haven't lost anyone yet. Not this week anyway.
So in my head, I hope you're happy with the one that wants you out of my life. All the stars are falling from the sky. Stars falling straight from the sky. Straight from the sky. Little people disappeared in front of my eyes. I know everything's falling, falling. There ain't no stars to light. Girl, I'm missing you. Stars falling straight from the sky. Little people disappeared in front of my eyes, and baby, I know that everything's falling, falling. There ain't no stars to light the sky. Some days I see you cooking in the kitchen, but you're not real.
Becca's doing a live stream right now on our Facebook page.
That's right. Look, it's Casey Harrington is on here.
So we're chit-chatting with some friends,
And
going
Jennifer
live.
Gardner. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go.
Oh my gosh! Come on. We're going hunting for a reindeer.
Oh, we're going hunting for a reindeer.
You guys want to see his head?
Yeah?
What's that?
Whoa, he's sticking his tongue out.
Touch him, he's soft.
You don't want to pet him? Okay.
He's sticking his tongue out at you.
That's actually a pretty good deer.
He's sticking his tongue out at you?
He's going, she likes it.
Blood.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blood, huh?
I told you to get down. So they just got back from the hunt.
I wasn't dressed in leather for the
Put me
hunt.
on your shoulder.
No. So you're pretty pleased?
Yeah, I'm happy. It's my biggest one.
Oh, I don't want to show him that.
I don't think he even gets it.
So I need to tell you guys why you hunt deer. They hunt deer so that they can have sandwiches and food. Yep, that's exactly right. We don't really care about these right here. A lot of people only care about these. That's not
they're
what
a
we...
bonus. It's not just sport
Yeah. So what those do, that tells you that it's a boy. This means that it's a boy, and that means that you can shoot it. And then when you shoot the boy, you get meat from it, so that you can make sandwiches and so that you can make roast for Sunday and do stuff like that.
Family.
Yep, it's to feed family. Great job, actually. That's a really, really good one.
I'm
And I love
surprised
that.
about the eyes. The eyes look weird.
For anybody who's watching, in case you aren't really familiar with what happens when you hunt deer, deer are evaluated every single year. Their population is checked every single year. And if the equilibrium of the ecosystem is set off, say too many deer come because there's not enough predators, all the plant life starts to die. And so the way that they do that is if there's not enough predator life, which our area is right next to town, which means that there isn't a lot of predator life, they give out so many tags for deer. They said this is how much we need to reduce the population so that the ecosystem doesn't get out of whack. Because if they eat all of the plants, a lot of time what happens is those plants, they have roots in the ground that hold the ground together. And once there's too many deer, mudslides start to happen because there's so many deer eating the vegetation that the roots aren't holding the dirt in place on the sides of the mountain. That's why they hunt deer. They do it to keep the population down. Otherwise, the ecosystem gets out of whack and stuff actually starts to end up worse than while you're actually hunting. People don't know this, but things like Cecil the lion, back on forever ago, the reason Cecil the lion was hunted was he was actually an elderly lion, and he wasn't able to reproduce at the rate that the yellow lions needed or the African lions needed in that area. It's a conservation park, which means they're going to do whatever it takes to conserve the wildlife the best that they can. Cecil the lion was elderly, he was one of the oldest lions there, but there were a lot of younger lions that could repopulate at a much quicker pace than him, which would help the species grow. Because as we know, lions are actually on kind of a threatened list. They're going down. So what they did by killing Cecil the lion was actually they conserved the ecosystem. And people don't know that. Just my 2 cents for the day.
That trip was so much fun. Oh no, the battery's about to die. I'll try and make this quick. We had so much fun. We tried to go on everything and we just were able to spend the whole day there. But now we're back at Long Beach like we were yesterday, Sunday, and we're having some dinner at the Outback Steakhouse. Michael got his favorite, which is what he always eats.
Shrimp and pasta. That's what I always get.
Shrimp Alfredo. And I got the sampler. Ribs and chicken and shrimp and fries. And we have a bloomin' onion. Yummy.
How do I look? Yeah? Really cool. Wow, you did a great job. Babysitting.
Look at yourself.
Look at myself on that. I love you.
Halloween.
What's this say?
No.
Corn dogs.
What's that say?
It's 16. We wouldn't feed corn dogs.
Okay, what in the world is that thing?
A pterodactyl.
Oh, okay. You guys know why we eat our food?
So we get stronger.
That's right. Yeah! So make sure to eat your food.
Then I'll get a 6-pack like Ryan. My hair's crazy.
My hair is crazy too, but you can't see it because of my hoodie. So what was your favorite part about Universal?
Ooh, I feel like today's been such a blur because we've done so many things, but I really loved the Harry Potter ride, all of Harry Potter Land.
Is that your best part?
The water world thing was really cool. Especially
That was
the
really
plane.
cool. Yeah.
That was so cool.
That was really, really cool.
Even Jurassic Park was really cool.
Yeah.
I
Jurassic
liked-
Park was fun.
Yeah.
I like the Walking Dead one too though. It just made me happy to go there. Everybody was talking about the premiere that I missed and I was really bummed about that. And it was fun also doing a live stream.
Yeah, even though it got cut off because they were like, put your phone away.
Yeah, everybody was yelling at us. So sorry you guys couldn't come with us.
Every now and then we do a live stream on Facebook.
We're
Should
probably
let you
gonna
guys
do
know
more.
when.
I think we're gonna be probably doing a lot more of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
And make sure you go like the Facebook page, The Beach House.
Yeah.
But we're back at Long Beach. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening.
Look at this.
So this has been really interesting babysitting. We've learned some very, very valuable things. For instance, sometimes you have to appear mad when you're not mad. Just so people will take you seriously. And then their eyes are like, I can't tell if they're...
And then you're like...
And you're like even more serious. And then they're like, better behave. Yesterday, James, all of a sudden, he had a whole bunch of food on his plate and all of a sudden it just was gone.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
Oh wait, I have to close the door for this because...
I'm hearing. We were like, where did that food go so fast? I don't think he ate it.
Corbin all of a sudden had a ton of food on his plate.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, James, did you put all this food on Corbin's plate? And he's like, no.
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 I ate it all. I ate it all.
And it's like, and then we looked at each other and then Jessica's like, go look at the camera, Ryan.
Yeah, let's go get the camera. And
Total bluff.
he was like,
Yeah, his eyes got really big like, they got me on camera. And then I took this camera right here and I flipped it open and I turned on play and it had something weird on it and I was like, and I covered up the sound too so he couldn't hear it, so he could just hear. And then I looked at him like this. And I was like, I can't believe you did that. And then he was like, and then but I wasn't being specific because I kind of wanted him to cave in and just tell me everything, and he did. He didn't put his spaghetti on his Corbin's plate. He put all of the Triscuits that were soaked in spaghetti back in the Triscuit box. And at that kind of point, I was just like, I had to be serious. But then I went into the other room and I was like, just trying to hold back the laughter.
He told me everything that happened. And I was just like,
Yeah, and then a little while later, I reached into it and I was like, ew, this is gross. It was kind of funny.
I remember that trick because when we were little, Mom and Dad would be like, go check the camera. And we'd be like, oh no. And then we would always tell the truth. And then it was a lot easier.
And the funny thing was, I thought it was spaghetti at first that he was doing, and I was like, oh, look at that spaghetti. And he's like, I hate this spaghetti.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, it wasn't spaghetti. And then but then he admitted the Triscuits. He's like, I'm sorry I put the Triscuits back. It's like, you better be.
It was really funny.
It was really funny.
And we couldn't I don't know, what did we do to
Well,
do
this is
that
what we did,
again
was
or
like,
else we'll check the cameras.
yeah, we did this like, well, remember, you need to do what's right. And he's like, I'm sorry. Because it was caught on camera. So we've learned how to lie, pretend to be mad, and...
That sounds bad. And now I feel like guilty because I'm like, yeah, I have. And I'm remembering Relief Society lesson we had the other day and I'm like,
it's just so funny to me because we've learned a lot, and it's been a lot better though, because they used to get away with a lot more and it was really frustrating.
yeah,
But we caught him.
We got some tricks up our sleeve. Thanks, Mom and Dad,
Yeah.
for knowing how to make us tell the truth.
Yeah, we were remembering things and we're like, oh, that worked.
Yeah.
It only worked for so long though, so we have to use it sparingly.
Yep.
Oh, that was as big as a car! Yeah! He wants to go play on
He wants to go home.